What is up, guys? I'm Jake101 and welcome back to the other video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at McCoy's new line of figure, Desktop Real McCoy, and we'll be looking at this Goku and Gohan figure. So just to elaborate a little bit on what Desktop Real McCoy is for those who don't know, it is a line of figures that Mega House was originally doing back in 2011 to 2018 when they just discontinued doing that line. I'm not sure what happened, but now they're bringing it back with this figure right here, and it's under a new name called Desktop Real McCoy X. Now I'm just going to read a description that Mega House gave to describe what Desktop Real McCoy X is. And they say, the Desktop Real McCoy X series is a collection of figures that bring the unforgettable illustrations of manga and its cover art to life. Now, when I first unboxed this figure, I gotta be honest, I was very happy with how it looked because it looked better than I was expecting it to. We're gonna start talking about Goku and Gohan first, and then we'll talk about the actual robot. Now, for the sculpt of Goku and Gohan, I think they did a really good job with it. I think they did a good job capturing the feel that the cover art has, and I really just like overall how everything turned out. The clothes look great, Goku's hair, how it looks flowy in the wind, looks awesome, and I have no issues with the face sculpt. As for the paint job, I have no issues with Goku. I think Goku turned out really good. For Gohan, however, there were a few spots where the paint job is a little messy, and on my specific figure, the silver paint on the latch got on my Gohan's face, which kind of sucks, but overall, I think they look really good. Now, for the robot, I think the robot turned out excellent. I like the gloss of the paint, the blue paint on this robot. Really makes the robot feel more mechanical, in my opinion. And I love the details they added, all the mechanical stuff, the hydraulics, the wire. It gives this robot a certain sense of life, and overall, I think it just looks really good. I also want to talk about the base because I like how the base is. It's not simple black. I like the green they use, and honestly, I really like how small it is. This figure doesn't take up too much space, which is a really good thing, especially because I thought this figure was going to have a bigger base. Now, the only thing I think they could have improved on, honestly, was the assembly, because I was not a fan with the assembling, because this figure was a little confusing to figure out. Now, the way you have to assemble this figure is that it has 4 support rods, one that will connect into the base and the foot of the robot, the one that connects to the center of the robot, and then you got 2 more support rods that will support the foot of the raised leg and the back of the robot. Now, the reason why I was saying it was confusing was that even after I looked at the manual, I still had to shift the figure around quite a bit to make everything fit together. It's not that it's difficult to assemble this figure, it's just a little annoying. I think they could have at least detailed the manual a little better to make it more of a streamlined process. Now, before you decide to buy this figure, let's quickly talk about the price of it, which will probably make or break the deal for this figure for you guys. I bought this figure from AmiAmi for 27,280 Japanese yen, which is about 175 United States dollars. As the quality for this figure, I think it doesn't meet the expectations of that price, but for me, as a fan of the franchise and as a big fan of the characters, I personally would buy this figure again, even if I don't think the price justifies it. I care about the franchise enough and the characters enough to make that purchase. That's just me though. I would completely understand if people were to skip on this figure for its price. Now, overall though, despite what I said before with the price and everything, I would recommend people to collect this figure, but only under certain conditions. 1, if you're like me, who is a big fan of the franchise and loves the characters. And 2, you are also very interested in seeing this figure line thrive, which I am, because seeing more cover art from shows that I love like One Piece would be awesome to see get a diorama. But yeah, guys, that has been Mega House's Desktop Real McCoy X, Goku and Gohan. If you guys enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. Let me know if you guys would love to see more figures in this line from cover art and illustrations of manga covers come to life. Well, that will be all from me, and make sure you guys take it easy.